Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Yathat Kilkar, a web developer and a tech enthusiast. Today, I will be teaching you all about tables in HTML. Tables are an essential part of web development, allowing us to display data in a structured way. Whether you're building a pricing table, schedules, or reports, tables make it easy to organize and present information clearly. So let's get started. Firstly, what is an HTML table? An HTML table is a way to organize data into rows and columns. It is used creating the table element with each row defined by tr table row and each cell within the row defined by td table data. We can also use the th table header to define headings for the table. Now let us get started with the coding part. You should open your favorite code compiler. For me, it's VS Code. Once you open your code compiler, go to File Explorer, create a new file named as HTML tables, copy it, and put it onto your code compiler. Now for VS Code, I'm moving it to the top priority so that I can add new files in it. Move. Yeah. It might be different for different compilers, but for VS Code, it will be the same. Yep. Now I create a new file, new HTML file. I mark it as tables dot html. Perfect. Now, before we begin with our coding, we will first have to type up all the HTML format. First is going to be, oh, sorry, my bad. Doc type HTML, correct. And then HTML. Now, HTML, we have to type the header tags, the headers. Yeah. In the headers, we will create a section for style. So, with the help of the style section, we can style our table according to our need. Yes, then we will create the body section. We will talk in detail about the style section at the end of the video. First, we'll create the basic table. Yeah. Now, save your document. Perfect. Now, create a table element. Table. Now, in the table element, first we will create the tr tags under which we have to type the th tags. Now in the th tags, it's basically the table header. So in this tag, we have to type the heading of the column. Now I want the heading of this column to be name. Yeah, but remember, like if there are multiple headings in a table, then for each heading there should be a th tag. Now for age, t another th tag for the last one. For this one, I'll type city. Perfect. Now this is the table headers. First, let's run this code and check how it looks. Save the file, run it. I will use Chrome. You see, sorry, yeah, name, age, and city. Now these are just three words printed over here. Now we will of course improve them with the help of CSS properties. The lines will also be displayed once we use the CSS properties. Now let's continue with the main table format. Now next we again have to type up the tr tags, but this time it will be the row, like what we want the like what is the name of the person, the age, and the city. Now for that we will require the td tags, the table data tags. Now my name is, uh, again for this thing also, each data will require its own table data tag. Now td age, I will type as 13, and city, Dubai. No, sorry, please excuse me. Dubai. Perfect. Now this is the first row. Now if I want to create another row with some second person's data, all I have to do is create another tr tab. Under that can just copy paste this. Perfect. I'll just copy paste it over here. Yep. Now I can just change the name maybe 14. Um, Maybe Delhi. Okay, it's good. Yep. Now let's see how our table looks like. Perfect. So under the name category, Yatat Kelkar and Khetkar Kelkar came under the age 13 and 14, and city is Dubai and Delhi. Now you can again observe that there is no line. Now, like again, we have to first create the CSS properties, and then only the lines and all the padding and the neatness of the table will show up. So let's close this and go to the style section. Now in the style, it depends upon you, like how you want your table to look like. But for me, I will keep it little bit basic, and I will put up this over here, like, yeah, perfect. Now let's see how our table looks like. Oh, sorry, run without debugging. See now how our table looks neat and clean. There is also some padding between the text. Let me zoom in so that you can see. Yep, I hope you can see it. Yeah, and now you can also observe that the lines have popped up above each of them. And of course, you can also enlarge this table again by using the CSS property. But currently, I don't really want to do that, so I can just leave it as it is. But yeah, so the main CSS properties are the border and the border collapse properties and the padding properties. These three are like the minimum required for like the minimum requirements for tables in HTML. Without the border which you can see, the black color border will not pop up, and without the border collapse, the effect of the border will also not come up, and the padding is just like the text padding. Now if I put the text padding a little bit higher, like 25, save it, run it. Yeah, see now the table size has also increased because of the padding of the text being increased. This is how you can also increase the table size. There is also another way, but I can cover that for the in the next few videos. Now I'll keep it as 8 pixel in itself. And text align. Now text align is like center. Like I put it as center, so you can even change it to the left or to the right, as you wish. Now the text has been aligned to the left. Like the I'll just increase the size so that you can understand. Now better way. Yep. Now the text is not in the center. Now, of course, the difference is very minor, so understanding it will be difficult. But let me somehow try. Let's see. Yeah. Now, yeah, you can see right the difference. Of course. So this is the difference between the right and center and the left alignment. Now that is again upon you, like how you want it to be. I want it to be center, so let it be in center. Yeah, so this is it. This is how the HTML tables are created and beautified. You can make the tables more attractive. That is by adding more CSS properties. I am also covering up a CSS tutorial in which I'm going to tell more of these CSS properties. I will also cover a part in which tables have been covered. That will be on YouTube in another 3-4 days. I will complete it and upload it. So I hope you enjoyed my video. So if you found this helpful, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. If you have any questions, please mail it to my mail, which is kelkaryatharth@gmail.com. No caps. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.